this mask from proton therapy, and I can't see what you see, so let me bring it in and out like that. Hey everyone, I am the PT of the... Well, wait a minute. I haven't been doing PT with you for the last 2 weeks. She fired me, people. So, I am the dad of the PK of HGBC who is a Jesus follower.
And I'm still KK the PK.
Yes! She hasn't changed. So, here's what we have for you today. We have some masks, and I want you to know that in this time that we have these masks, we want to talk about a certain mask because, see these things right here? Oh man, they cover up our face. You can't see what it look like this, and put this thing on, and oh, she's afraid it's gonna mess up her hair.
Or I just can't tie it up myself.
Oh, that's true, because see, it don't mess up my hair at all, but what I know about masks, or they hide things, not the physical mask, right?
The emotional.
Yeah, the emotional mask that we wear. So sometimes what we do is people will say, well, why are you nervous? Why are you scared? Why are you this? Why are you that? Blah, 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 right? That's how I see them when they're talking, even when they're talking normal. But next Wednesday...
It's 7:30 in the morning, mind you.
Yes, you go to outpatient rehab, and this therapy is going to start on a weekly basis, an hourly basis, I don't know. And then you're going to get in a car and you're going to drive to
Cincinnati.
So a doctor's appointment, and then you're going to get a what?
MRI.
And then you're going to drive back.
Drive back home. And then on Thursday, right?
Thursday.
We'll have what they call telehealth.
Yes.
Which is basically the results through FaceTime.
Yes, which is basically you pick up one of them their phones like that, you go like that, and you look right into the little speaker part like that, and you go blah 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 blah, and you can see what they're saying. It shows up right there.
One of them, their smart devices.
Them smart devices are cool. So, but I know this. Next Friday when we give our update, we're going to know whether or not she has to wait for the next MRI. Or they may say, you know what, this thing is still growing and you're going to have to start chemo. Or they say it's still growing, we're going to wait a little while because there's a possibility we could want to do brain surgery on you again.
And I'm not going to pretend I'm not nervous. I'm not going to put an emotional mask on. But I'm also not letting it tear me down. And I'm still having faith in God.
Yeah, I mean, so in this nervous time, I'm going to hold it and let you talk about it, but we've never shown this ever.
I don't think so.
So in doing this, and when she got proton therapy, when she was first diagnosed, and we're going on 2 years ago, it's amazing how fast time goes by, and how the reality is that she missed her sophomore year. Basically because of this brain tumor. She missed most of her junior year because of this brain tumor, and now we're looking at the senior year. It's all up in the air. We don't know what next week holds, but we know who holds next week. So in that, I wanted us to see this mask from proton therapy, and I can't see what you see, so let me bring it in and out like that. And this is the mask she had to wear. Tell them about what this mask was for and why it is still in your life today.
So the mask, like its purpose was it went over my face. And
Do you want me to show them?
No, because
Okay.
it probably doesn't fit anymore.
Okay.
But I was laying on a table and it went over my face and it had to like snap into the table.
Yeah, there's these holes back here in each one of these spots, and the thing was to hold her head back.
Because if radiation is very dangerous if you do it wrong or do too much. So if I did too much in the wrong spot of my brain, then it would be bad news. So we had to make sure I sat very still. But the reason it's still in my life today is because it's got some things on there that are close to my heart. Like I've got a couple Walt Disney quotes because I really like Disney. but then I also have a couple of Bible verses on there.
What about that one?
That one is Psalm 16:8. I'm not sure if you guys have heard that before. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but it's, I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. And oddly enough, the other verse, he was reading something out of Romans chapter 8 one day, and I was like, oh, I really like that verse. And it's funny because I did not remember putting it on this mask, and
Until you just got it back out again.
Got it back out again, yeah. And it is, yet
I know the sufferings that in this moment it's not going to compare to the glory that he's going to reveal in me. That's not an exact quoting. Hey, I lost some hair since the last time I read that verse, right?
Which is 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago.
Yet the suffering,
in 56 seconds.
Yet what we suffer today will not compare to the glory he will reveal to us later.
Yeah. So I know this. I know that it's scary moments. The next MRI that comes up, and then our next update next Friday, we're going to be able to give you more information. But know this. You don't have to wear a mask emotionally. You know, I get to lean over and I get to hug my daughter. And I know that there are scary moments in our life. I'm scared. I get scared. And there are some people that say I don't have enough faith. And I go to that. Because the reality is there's no one on the face of this planet who knows that he can trust the doctors we're with for her. But also the faith in God of the things that I don't know what's going to happen next week. And whatever they are, we leave them in the hands of God. Because ultimately, my faith is not in the doctors. My faith is not in her health. My faith is in a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I know that no matter what happens on this earth, we are going to get to see Jesus face to face in all the suffering and all the pain, all the loss of a sophomore year, a junior year, the senior year. We don't even know what's going to happen with it. But we know this, eternity is what matters.
So you can be going through what you see as the worst of the worst, but it's not even on the same scale as seeing Jesus, because seeing him is just going to be so amazing.
Yeah.
It doesn't even compare, so it can't even be on the same scale.
And what kind of mask do we want to wear? I don't want to wear a mask. I want you to know that I hurt, she hurts, we hurt. And in and through this life, don't you wear a mask. Know that God loves you and he sees you and he has a purpose and a plan for your life. Don't allow a mask to hold you back from a relationship with him. And you know what's holding us back? You're not subscribing to the channel. Come on. It's not that hard. There's a red button. See? Just like the microphone. Just like the microphone. It's red. Push it. It's my face and a pointed finger. Tell them.
Subscribe and share with your friends.